Hello everybody, we are going to share with you today how to cook your own granola, a crunchy, sweet and really easy to make granola. First of all, we take some syrup. This is just normal sugar syrup, but it could be made from, for instance, maple or whatever you have on hand is fine. Then we add some neutral tasting canola oil. It could be any neutral tasting oil, as well as a bit of salt and a little bit of cinnamon. This is gonna spice up the taste of our granola a bit. And what we do here is we just wanna dissolve the salt and the cinnamon in these liquid ingredients so that we have the taste of salt and cinnamon all over in the liquid ingredients that we'll then add the dry ingredients to now. So we start by adding some rolled oats. They're gonna be the main component of our granola. Then we add in sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds, as well as some chopped almonds. And you can actually just substitute all these almonds and seeds for whatever you have on hand. Give this all a good mix. You can just do that with a spatula or any kind of spoon that you have. And here it's actually just very important to incorporate all the dry ingredients in the wet ones so that all of your oats especially will be covered in this sweet, sticky mixture, and that you will easily see that the consistency starts to change. We have preheated the oven to 130 to 150 degrees Celsius. And so once we have mixed the whole granola here, we have just added some parchment paper to a baking pan. And what we could do was to just spread out the granola in an even layer, and actually quite a thin layer we want so that it can go nice and crunchy all over. And that is achieved well when the granola is nicely spread out. We will add a spoonful of cane sugar here, and this will actually just add the last sweet touch to the granola that we really like. We can just spread out the sugar and make sure that it's nicely distributed on the pan. And then we will put our granola in the oven for 8 minutes first. Then we can take it out. We can just toss it all around a bit so that what's in the back of the pan will come out front and actually go nice and crunchy, and vice versa. This is gonna make sure that it's nice and crunchy. After having turned the whole thing around a little bit, we can actually put the pan back into the oven and give it another 8 minutes. So it's really easy to remember, 8 minutes once and then 8 minutes again later. And after another 8 minutes have gone by, you can take some raisins and just pour them well over the entire baking pan full of granola. And what you can then do is to actually turn off your oven completely, but still put the pan back in, having the door open so that it's not too hot in there, and just let it stand for another 8 minutes. This will just make sure for us that the raisins will get a little bit cooked, but not a lot, because they can easily go all burnt, and that really doesn't taste good. So after those 8 minutes in the oven, we could take out the granola, leave it to cool off a bit, and then pour it in a jar like this one. And it can stay really good when it's just sealed nicely in a jar like this one for a couple of weeks even, but I guess it would not last that long. That's at least the case in this house. Here we just show you how we enjoy it on a little bit of Greek yogurt with some raspberries on the side. It's really easy to just play around with using granola. You can also add it to your oatmeal or pour it on top of desserts. It's really up to you how you want to consume it. Thanks a lot for having watched this video with Them to Be Cooking. We look forward to sharing another video with you again soon. And for so long, take care of yourself and see you later. Bye bye.